Benin?
Because the Jacoba and the one that is talking to him was. So you are telling to this the Jacoba because a battle.
Oh, you get to be talking to the president. It's not a good thing.
Yes. They happy. Say my mother, your mama happy to you. When you are not going to betray your Jacoba or betray the people and lie to them. Your Jacoba are not coming crossing. You understand? You understand? You can't let your Jacoba there. It's not going to lie.
You go by Yaga.
You just get there. They don't just respect your Jacoba for that. We don't want to get your Jacoba for that. We don't want you. They see that you for your Jacoba. They don't forget for your Jacoba. Anything people buy, people don't. God, you say, what are the way you not to tell the country they corrupt? You say you're going to talk corruption for the country. Now you're coming and more corrupt for me. People die every day.
You said the president government is the most corrupt.
No, I'm coming down. So I will shut you. You shut me, then forget for your Jacoba. I'm going to Jacoba, you're not talking. Then you forget for your Jacoba. Now I want to look at my day and send you down with your power. Then you forget for your Jacoba. Anything I do for me, my people, no other person. Then you leave your Jacoba. Who the hell are they? Who are you? Our sister will go. So they will say it.
Foolish, desperate people talk about rescue country. Joseph brother rescue himself. So he's passing around. Oh, God. Where were you?
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they keep
they're talking nonsense.
When they keep
I didn't have integrity when I was teaching.
What kind of people do
they have freedom
fighters? I didn't have to deny that I was raising
the freedom fighter you raping our
freedom
fighter you killing our children.
They have freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter you destroying our country. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came here, when they came here, what kind of people this? What kind of people? Freedom fighter, you raping our people. Freedom fighter, you killing our children. Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
Oh, yeah. Freedom Fighter. We're here this morning. You're listening to Freedom 87.9 FM. And it's a good and pleasant morning to be back behind these microphones. My name is Promise Molly Babu. And we are here to discuss issues affecting Liberians, Liberia at large. Giving information to our citizens and giving clarities on things that they don't understand. And we're not going to sit and allow the Liberian people to be lied to. Without fear or favor, we're going to come behind these microphones and make sure they understand all of the happenings in the country. And it's good to be here this morning. It is good to be here. Like I said, every Friday is one of my best days in the week. Yeah. So once it is Friday, I feel blessed. I feel happy. I feel at ease because I know I'm going to interact with you people. Those of you in Radio Land, those of you on the internet, Facebook, YouTube, I want to say good morning to each and every one of you. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching the show from. I'm glad to be here this morning. And as we all know, Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise, same as the Win Liberia cash giveaway is also associated with the Freedom Morning Rise. We want to say good morning to you. For those of you who are watching from YouTube, Facebook, we want to say keep your comments coming in and continue to share the live for people who are not watching or listening to come on. And also those of you who are listening through radios, we want to say please turn up your volumes so you can have other people being caught or attracted to your the show this morning. So turn up your volume wherever you are, send in your comments, and we're going to read the comments. For those of our silent listeners, we want to say good morning to you. Those people who are always behind their radio, don't call, don't send in comments, but they always listen to their radios. We want to say good morning to you, wherever you're listening to us from. And like no other day, today we also giving our cash to you people. Today we are out for you to give out 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20, up to 25,000. That's our plans for you this morning. So I have just logged into the dashboard and I'm saying start playing right now. So in the next few minutes, we can be able to give our cash to you people. If you don't know how to play, let me say this by showing you. All you have to do is take your phone, your mobile money phone, where you have credit, not credit, sorry, where you have money on your mobile money wallet. Take that phone and just punch in the numbers *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. For 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. And I'm saying start playing now, because after we have gotten words from our sponsors, we're going to be back here to look at the dashboard and give out cash. So wherever you are, take your phone and dial *255*1# for 100 Liberian dollars if you're playing with your button phone. And if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. There's so many things to talk about, lies that need to be corrected. And without fear or favor, we're going to jump into our conversation, our interactive conversation, wherein you in Radio Land going to have all of the time to make your input after we have dived into the conversation and discuss issues. So stick with us as we take few words from our sponsors. Stick with us.
Hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the sort of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sanya, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sanya.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
More musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime unfolding, don't take law in your hands for the right authority. But it can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us, we need safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must take enemy, you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. No part of it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it. Crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it. Crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us.
And yeah, the people are stopping crimes for all of us. Omen Sam Sion is a very peaceful man, and he don't want us taking the laws into our own hands. That's the reason he's going through all of this, just to make sure we are law abiding. Yeah. So let me now go to welcome all of our online viewers. We have Henry Tito Jr. Good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm watching from my residence in Cowell. Bernice Dennis. Good morning, my Freedom family. Pay Kelvin. Good morning, Freedom family. We have Andrew D. Moses Jr. says, good morning, Freedom family. Emmanuel Bro. Good morning, Freedom Morning Rise. Promise Babu and my fellow viewers. As always, I'm watching from Minnesota, USA on this Friday, March 13, 2026. Good morning, Emmanuel. And it's always nice having you on the show. We have Louis Bro says, good morning, Promise. I'm following you from my Parish Street community. Good morning, Louis. We have K-Boy. K-Boy says, good morning, Freedom FM. My name is Koluba Dastopa, following you from Bon County, Banga City. Good morning. We have Malu F. Fofana. Good morning. I'm following from 20th Street. Cowboy Reader. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm following from Kakata, Magibi County. And good morning, Cowboy. Desire Waters. Good morning. Francis K. Tefle. Good morning. Mansera Son. Good morning, Freedom FM family. My name is Ike Ak, watching from Cowell, Samoka Town, Graceland community. Good morning. Samuel Light Cooper. Good morning, says Promise. I'm following from Cowell. Good morning, Pastor Samuel. How are you this morning? It's been a while though. We have A. Chanel. That's Chanel Matthias. Is that how you call your name? He says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm following from Dampala Town, Grand Kima County. Good morning. We have Stephen Fala Jr. says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Gardnersville Chicken Soup Factory. Bobby Jadia says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm following from Marseille Town residents. So that's all of the comments we have for now. Yeah, that's all of the comments we have for now. Keep your comments coming in and we will get back to them and read them out. Let me look at the dashboard and see if we can do a draw right now. Let me look at this and see if we can do a draw. If not, we can start into our conversation. And after that, within a few minutes, we can do a draw. Okay, let's see. So if you want to be part of the draw, you have to dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000 this morning. Let me say thank you To all of those who participated in the Say No to Rape campaign yesterday. Yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there because I had other work to do. Yeah. I had office work to do. I had to go out there. So I couldn't be there. But it was nice yesterday to see young people coming out to support one another. It was nice yesterday. It take a person to even get on in the sun to say no to rape. It's not easy. This whole rape issue is leaving families frustrated. It's bad for our society, for us, the young people, for those of our children that are growing, for our sisters, our sons, our brothers out there. It is bad. It is wrong. And every day, I said, we're not going to be in a position where we will keep quiet after we have talked about rape or other issues for few days, and then we keep quiet. We don't talk about it anymore. Yeah, we're not going to do like that. We always going to dive into it a little bit. We're always going to talk about it because those kids in the hospitals, those who don't have voices to reach out to the world, they are depending on us. They are depending on us to talk for them. So if we just talk 1 or 2 days and then we just sweep all of those things under the rug, we don't talk about it anymore, we just leave it as it is, trust me, it's going to happen every time. And at the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, they will just talk for a little time and they will get tired talking, they will forget about it. So if we continue to talk, continue to do all of the talking, continue to push, continue to press until we see justice for those who have been victimized from rape and sodomy. We trust me, Liberian people will not just do things and say, oh, they will shut up at the end time. Okay, they will not even push it for 1 month. It will not go like that, because those children in the hospitals, those people who are ashamed, there are others who are ashamed, right, ladies? It's not that rape is only for kids or people below the age. Anybody can be raped. Anybody can be raped. And that's something we want each and every one of us to know. There are people who don't talk about that situation, don't talk about being raped because they are ashamed. The stigma it will give, and the kind of person that raped them. The kind of person who raped them. If it is someone who has power, a very powerful person who raped another person, that lady will be afraid to come out to say, oh, I was raped by this person, because knowing the influence this person has and what the person can do to make sure their name is not dragged into the mud, that person will just go undercover. Yeah. That person will just go undercover, just leave it and not talk about it. They will just leave it. They just say, okay, that's God's will. Let it be done. Let me just stay with this shame instead of making my family to feel more disgrace. And it's wrong. It is wrong. We are in a time, a century where people should stand up for themselves. So if you are part of this whole thing, that if someone does something to you, you just keep it to yourself. If you are raped, you are being sexually harassed, you just keep it to yourself. You are giving room for others to be victimized. Yeah. You're giving room for others to be victimized. Because once you don't come out, you don't speak about those things, you don't take these people to police station, you don't allow the case to be looked into, you just leave it as it is, saying, oh, I don't want to be stigmatized, I don't want to be shown to as, isn't that the girl who was raped? Isn't that the guy who got sodomized? If you continue to hide those things, trust me, every time, every day of our lives, there are others that you are putting into serious risks, right? There are others that you are putting into serious risks. Others who gonna have worse than what you had. Others who gonna have worse than what you had. Others who's not gonna be lucky enough, or let's say fortunate, to survive. Right? So every time we have issues, let us reach it to the necessary authorities instead of us just leaving things as it is. It's not nice, it is not good, and it is not healthy for each and every one of us. We need to stand up for ourselves. We need to speak up for ourselves. We need to know that it doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what you stand for, but you have rights. You have rights, and it shouldn't be stepped on. It shouldn't be overlooked, because you deserve better, you can do better, and you are better. So thanks to each and every one of you who went out there yesterday. Thanks to each and every one of you who went out there yesterday to stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. You're also standing up for your future, your children's future, and life beyond this one, right? It's not so much. Yesterday was not about politics. It was not about which political party you are affiliating with. And let this rape case not be about politics. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you can do, which political party you are supporting. It should be about humanity. We should put ourselves first. We should always put others in the position we want to be in. Nobody wants their child to be raped. I don't want my daughter or my son or any member of my family to be raped. I don't want it. In as much as I'm not rich, I don't have it, I don't want to be raped for no reason. So because you don't want to be raped, you shouldn't be silent when it is others' time. Because when your time reaches, there will be nobody to talk for you. And there where we are. We are Liberians. We should stand up for one another. We should always be there for one another. So keep your draws coming in. Before 8:15, I will do the next draw. That means I will do our first draw. Yeah, that would be our first. And if possible, if you guys can play more, we gonna do more than one draws. And just others are just joining in. You may not know the code to play. You have to take up your mobile money phone and dial *255*1# if you're playing with your button phone. And if you're playing with your smartphone, you dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. So I think I need money on my mobile money account this Friday to play, right? I need it. Yeah, I want to play. I want to win. Who knows? I can win 25,000 because this weekend is going to be long. This weekend is long. Yeah, I just calculated the whole weekend. I can't go home broke. What? We got Saturday, Sunday, Monday. If you do anything, you do it today and tomorrow. Jolly fail. You are not getting it, right? So I want to give out cash to you. I don't want you to enter the weekend too long and broke. You enter it already long, then you enter it broke. It will not be fair to you. So Freedom here is saying, play your cash giveaway so we can give our cash to you. On yesterday, few things happened yesterday. And things continue to happen, things continue to happen. Lies are being told to our citizens, and that we are not going to tolerate from anyone. No day we got plans tolerating lies. We can't have a country where we will have everybody lying to us, right? We can't. We can't have a country where everybody just take behind the microphones in the name of I'm part of the government officials. I'm part of this government. I supported this government. I'm making fat salaries, so I can just lie to you. I can just lie to you because I want to prove a point. I want the government to know I'm still supporting them. Yesterday, the Minister of Information lied to the Liberian people on current being stable, while another minister on the program I was on yesterday made it clear that he rather use the orange energies, which is orange new solar panels that they are given to homes and people on the farms, those who are doing chicken poultry, right? Chicken farming, those people. So yesterday, the minister said that current has been stable for a week. Did he actually define the word stable or stability? Was it really defined by him? Do he really think that stable was the right word to use? Is it? But trust me, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that topic. You look at the Liberian people who are challenged. Some of us had to buy power banks to use it. We who cannot afford solar plates, we're using power banks. We use the day to charge them and the night to use them. Because you come out from your house, you don't go back there. You come out to hustle. You go home and say, let me go charge my phone. No, you're not doing it. So by that time, when you're reaching home, you know current will not be there. So you need alternative. It's not easy to be a Liberian, right? Most especially, it's not easy to live in Liberia. The thing is, the reason it's not easy is when you don't have money, it is hard to live in this country, right? It is hard to live here when you don't have money. If you have money, it's another thing. If you have money, it's good. It's easy to live in Liberia. But without money, you cannot live in this country. You just be stuck into your own country. You cannot twist, you cannot turn because you are broke, you are poor. Yeah. There are people who can afford and there are others who cannot afford. There are people who can afford and there are others who cannot afford. So for that reason, it is hard to live in Liberia if you cannot afford. But for those of us, or those of you that can afford, I shouldn't say those of us because some of us are catching it, right? This is life. Some of us eating our achievements in Liberia. For those of you who cannot afford, those of us that cannot afford, it is hard to live in Liberia. Right? It is hard to be in this country. It's hard to say I'm a citizen of Liberia because you cannot afford. And it's nobody's dream to be poor. Everyone is struggling to be rich. Everyone is struggling to be stable. Financial stability is everyone's plan. So if because you can afford generator, you have maybe solar plate at your house, Mr. Minister, or you have other alternatives. You are getting free gas slips around here. You can use them, trade them with fuels and put fuel into your generator. If you're using gas, you can use it already. Then you're looking at us. You're looking at people who cannot even afford a meal and telling them that LEC is stable. Stable where? Where is LEC being stable? Where? LEC was trying where they will give you few long hours and then it will go. So if you have current at night, 5 o'clock this morning, current went. So as soon as it was 5, I got up. It was not my time to, get up, right? I don't normally get up at 5. But I woke up at 5 this morning because I never wanted to bathe with cold water. No. So I wanted to bathe with hot water. I decided to just make water hot first. Then I go in my balance sleep. If not, I was going to bathe with very cold water this morning to be here. Because as soon as it clocked 5:15, current went. As soon as it clocked 5:15, current went. So if I had not woken up, the time that I got up to make water, I was going to stay there and bathe with cold water. Right? So it's like making mockery out of the Liberian people. You're saying like someone who can afford their children fees in private school and are telling the common people, you don't want to send your child to private school. That's why. You think that person don't want their child to have a better future. If it was in some of us purviews today, our children would be in international schools. We're not saying our local schools cannot teach. No, we're not saying that. We are saying our children will be in international schools because we can afford it and we want a better educational foundation for our kids. I tell anyone, if your child future or your child educational standard will be high, it has to come from their early learning stage. So it's not that we don't want it, but because we cannot afford, so our children are in the schools that they are in. Some people kids are sitting home. There are children in the communities there that are still home because their family cannot even afford to send them to government school. Right? Their families cannot afford to send them to government school, so they are still sitting home. If someone had the opportunities, they would have used solar plates or even bought generators. Where as soon as LEC blink, they will go and turn their generators on and use them. So you coming back to the Liberian people on the press briefing and telling the Liberian people that LEC have been stable for a week? Who does that? Is that how you want to just run this whole country on lies? You lie your way to power, you want to lie to govern? Can we not get anything earnest from this government? Can we not? Why haven't you want to lie to us like that? Are you the only person who's in Liberia? Tell us. Are you the only person who's in Liberia? No, you're not. You are not the only person. So why you having me? You will want to tell us that current has been stable. Like we are not here. We are not following. We are here. We are living. We experience the heat. So where current is stable, that you want us to look there and take it from. We are not financially stable like you to get ourselves alternatives if LEC is not here. Let me get to the dashboard and see if we can do draw. It's already 8:15. If you haven't played, start playing now. If you haven't played, start playing now. *255 *1# if you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you dial *255 *1##. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. So let's go. We need a few more plays to reach the threshold. We got to reach the threshold before we can do draws. So on yesterday, as the Minister of Information was lying to us or telling us that LEC have been stable, there's also this minister from coming, I think that's agriculture. Yeah. The minister, he's the deputy minister from agriculture, who served as keynote speaker for the Orange Energy's launch yesterday. Story that I followed, I covered, right? And the man started by saying, you know, things I always say here is what the man said. The man said, now, if you're leaving your house or you are back to work and you want to go home, you will call your family at home and ask, is LEC there? The answer that will be given to you will determine if you want to go home early or wants to go home late. And he's right. He's right. I'm going to find the video and I'm going to play his voice. Yeah, I got a video. I'm going to play his voice when he said it. He said, before you go home, you ask, say, LEC there. Once they say yes, you will want to go home. If they say no, the man said the answer that will be given will determine if you want to go home early or you want to go home late. If I just open the phone lines and ask people on this topic, you will hear the same thing. Before I go to my house in the evening, I can call my neighbors and ask. There's a guy in my community called Elvis. I can ask him, Elvis, LEC there? And he say, LEC, yeah, okay, they are coming. Once he say LEC is there, I will tell him, I'm coming. I say, you know that to my relatives, we need to be asking. LEC just like the person who has your door key, right? So every time you want to go home and you know you didn't bring the keys with you and you left the keys with LEC, that's something you say, okay, LEC there, like LEC will open your door for you to enter. It's not because you want to be asking for LEC, but because the song is already hard. You're working in a hard song. Then you walk, you go to your house, then the heat in the house, the sun is hot. For that reason, the walls in the house can be hot. At night, when Koran will see people sweating like, oh God, the heat that in the country is real. See people sweating like something I don't know. Like something I don't know. So you come now, you asking for LEC. Another minister, they're telling us that LEC have been stable. Why another minister is telling us LEC has not been stable, and for that reason, when he was told about the Orange Energies, he decided that they needed to go and run some in his house because he don't want to go out without current, without a fan, without being able to charge his phones and other stuff. Like when people really looking stupid to you, eh? How you guys see us? How does this whole rescuing came about? Are you guys even rescuing us, or are we the ones rescuing you people? Because yes, I can say we are the ones who have rescued you guys, because you people have been given fat paying jobs where you can afford for yourself and your family, while others are struggling. Others are struggling. Others are struggling. Then you're telling us that the country is experiencing stable electricity. Where? Where is the country experiencing stable electricity. Or when you're not eat or you're not here, you're lay math onto the bank, you can just say, oh, they can't just put more on this. People who are not serious, because if we were serious, we're not even going to be talking this whole story here today. I think if we were serious, people will not be having retirement job as governing the country. Yeah, if we were serious, people would not be having it. It's because we are not serious. That's the reason people have retirement job in the name of they are governing this country that they are not governing. We are just here managing, governing ourselves, and people want to tell us that this is stable, that is stable. We're looking at fools to you. We're looking at fools to you. Are you guys for real? *255 *1# if you're playing with your button phone, and for those of you that are playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255 *1##. $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss this morning. I'm telling you, the weekend is long and you need to have cash in your hand. I wish I could play so I can win money this morning and be true for the weekend. We are getting there. Keep playing. Keep your draws coming in, your transaction. So you see, we are not fools. We are not stupid. We are people who respect themselves. Let's take few words from our sponsors and be back. Let's take few words from our woman, same sign. Yeah. Let's take few words for him and be right back. And keep playing your cash giveaway because when I come back, I want to see if I can do a draw. Keep playing.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to serve the sort of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't tell law in your hands, call your authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us, in the sector to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must take enemy, you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it. Crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it. Crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us.
And yeah, the people are stopping crimes for each and every one of us. Each and every one of us deserve to live in a country where we don't have to succumb to violence. We can have the best life has to offer because we are here with Old Man Sam Cyan's advice, right? We are here with it. I told you guys I wanted to get this video up. I got a video here, but I need to see how to get it on the computer, right? So gone are those days where Liberians would just be lied to and leave it. Okay, I think I have this. Let's take this short break. I have it so I can play it for all of us to listen.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know. You can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human target.
I'm trying to get it on the computer, because if I play it from my phone, the sound would be very low, right? The sound will be very low. If I just play it from the phone, the sound will be low. So I'm trying to get it on the computer, where in I think Deputy Minister of Agriculture was giving his experience of the current situation in Liberia. While on the other side, we have our very own Minister of Information lying to the Liberian people and telling us our current have been stable for the past. Does 1 week count instability? I don't understand something. Does 1 week count instability? Like I'm saying, okay, I left drinking liquor for the past 1 week, and the next week I've been drinking it now. So how is it possible that we're going to be counting? How is it possible that we're going to be counting 1 week of being stable with LEC? Where? 1 whole week. In which community? Okay. I think it is time that I open the phone lines to this issue, right? I want to know, call me from your community. We're only talking current. Because yesterday, it was wrong for others to provide electricity at a certain area about a certain time. It was wrong. It was wrong yesterday because this 42 years experienced matured government had all of the solutions to life. It was wrong yesterday. Today, it is right. I'm saying this. You call your community name, which community you are from, where your current is stable. We're not going to go like you talking more. You're just telling us the community you're from and where your current is stable. I'm from Basa community. Where I'm from there? I'm from Basa community again, and I move. Where I live in again? All right. I'm from Capital Bypass. In Capital Bypass, we don't have strong current. We don't even have anything strong. Nothing strong. Water flat. Current flat. If anybody know you and drive Pussy Quarter away, the people from Capital Bypass, the people from Benson Street like that, we get on keke and go to Pussy Quarter and draw water from there and carry home. So you're gonna call me or call us and tell us how stable has your current been. The stable current, one of the substation caught fire yesterday. Like people, you wait for me to call the numbers. So yeah, wait, let me call the numbers. Let me look at my dashboard first. Okay. So the numbers to call are 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And if you are abroad and want to call on the show, you can call +231 886 104 104. Let's take this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you're live.
Yeah, my name is Demi Boy. I'm calling from rehab. Right in the president community.
Okay, tell us about the current day.
No, my sister, the opponent there, one is one of the Liberians.
Tell us about the current day, please. We need to get to another person. Is it stable?
Yeah, the current not stable at all. For 2-3 hours, they come by.
Okay.
So I left on the road. I went home, Barango.
Okay.
This morning, it came back again. The current is stable at all.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. You're low, but you are live on Freedom 87.9. Tell us about your current in your community. Is it stable? Which community are you from and what's your name? You were? From Fartown?
Yeah, community.
And what's your name?
Prince.
Okay. So your current is not stable?
Yeah.
Okay, Prince. And that's Fartown. Good morning. Yes, you're live.
Yeah, this is Jeff Rescue there. I'm calling from the West Point. The problem I can hear on the radio this time. What happened?
Can we just talk about the current right now? Higa will come. Higa is not too well, though he's not that sick, but he's not too well. But he will be here shortly. I know you're missing my boss, man.
Yeah, which is still recovering. Okay. The current aspect for Peace Island, Congoton, the current is not stable. So in a minute, Jeremiah Pia is coming on air stable.
Okay. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live.
Yeah. My name is Osmanahu, calling from Kingsville.
Okay. Tell us about your current.
What kind of comment we get in the country? I think
LEC. Your current is not stable too?
No way.
Okay. So you see, we have not even gone in depth, right, into this whole current issue. And if we just leave the line open from now to 10 o'clock, you will understand that LEC is not stable. So who wrote that particular part that the Minister of Information was proud enough to stand behind the microphones and start to even utter that LEC have been stable? Stable where? Are we living in your house? You know, these people just see us to be fools to them, or the thing we are still relying on. I will take calls very shortly. I have to go to the dashboard and do a draw. So just hold on a bit. with the call, and we will go to the lines shortly where you have. I told you today we are not talking much because Liberian people are seeing it. You guys will have all of the time to call. And wheresoever you are that your current is stable, we want you to please call and tell us. Maybe you will have free apartments there where some of us can move to. We get us, we pay us here, so we are not stuck anywhere. We can move anytime we want to move. Right? We can move anytime we want to move. So very shortly we'll get back to the lines. Let's hold the call. I just wanted you to know that I'm not the only one saying this. Because they will say, oh, someone stated that it's only people who don't have favor for this government, who's not in favor of this government, will say that current is not stable. So you that are in favor, right? People who think that if this government succeeds today, Liberia is a better place, not just for those who supported or are supporting this government, but for each and every one of us. Let me reiterate this. If this government succeeds today, Liberia is better, not just for those who supported or are supporting this government, but for each and every one of us. So it is nobody's dream or nobody's wish for this government to fail. I can tell anybody. When people say, the old man, I say, you guys are lying. This old man will end his term. This old man will live until 2029, if possible. United Party people will carry the old man again. Yeah, if possible. Because they are not looking at the well-being of this man. They are looking at them being greedy, selfish, and hateful. Because if you just look at the old man, right? The opening of the Supreme Court opening, right? That whole ceremony, the pictures that were posted from that ceremony, the man, you can see that the man is tired. The man is tired. The man is so tired with too many things. But because of the people's greed, selfishness, hatred that is in them, they decided to just give that old man hard time and say he should come and be president of Liberia. *255*1# if you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents. You stand a chance to work over 5,000 up to 25,000. I'm here to give out cash. The weekend is long. I don't want you to go out without cash. Myself here, I'm missing my boss man a lot. I'm missing Higa. So when you call, I'll be asking for my boss man. My boss man is coming. You will be here shortly. And I'm trusting the process. Y'all don't worry. You will see my boss. So keep your drawers coming in. And you know the man really trained me well. So I used to be afraid to sit behind the microphone alone, you know. I say, hey, you coming, I will be calling you all the time. But now I think the man can just relax and be listening to me and be laughing at me. So it's something that we all miss him and trust. Very soon, Mr. Gonda, Sawulu Gonda will be back. Right? So you have people in the governmental sectors that are making things clear that things are not fine. Currents are not stable. People are having hard times with life. Then you there wanting to lie to the Liberian people only for your own selfish interest. So people can say, oh yes, this man is good. This man is doing this. We're looking foolish to you in this place. We are not. We are no more stupid. Liberians people have learned. Liberians have learned. Liberians have learned. If someone can call for rehab where the president resides and say current is not stable there. Then where you coming from with your for the past 1 week? LEC have been stable. Stable where? 1 week where? Sometimes people can just make us angry and we just be talking and talking and talking. And it's so sickening that the people that we are talking to are people who don't even care. People who don't even care. Right? There are people who don't even care. Like I said, we will get back to the phone lines. I just wanted people to understand that there are others out there who, not because they don't have the chance to come and sit behind these microphones, but they themselves want to express themselves. You think we want to be in a country where we don't have stable current? We need to wonder if current is at home before we go home. Then you want to lie to us to our faces like you're talking to some even my baby who's just 4 years old. You cannot tell her that LEC is stable. When current comes, when you hear people shouting, beep people, you know, it's funny and it's serious, right? It is serious. We are all in communities. If current is not there, you will know. As soon current goes, you will hear people, hey, LEC. When current comes back, you will even other people. You will get everyone shouting, hey, and I can like in this 21st century, Liberians are still celebrating when current is here under this mature 42 years plus experience administration. And people will come out and say, you cannot compare this regime to the last. There's no need. There's no need for comparison. This particular regime has already filled the Liberian people massively than anyone can even count. Some people are just waiting for election to come about so we can have elections and make their choice over. But I said, I've always said it, and I'll continue to say this. Every time we see the audacity shown in government officials, we know that it comes from the upper part of the government. The president talked to his son and lied to us how they have created 70,000 jobs. So Mo Ali lied to us and said how someone called him and said, oh, thank you. You know, in water stable, I don't have to go. That person was drunk. I think that person said they just get out and just make stories for themselves. So if the president lied on 70,000 jobs, the water ninja lie on how you can call it water being spread all over the country. One more about information minister who always the only good thing they can do when you get, if you want to hear anything better or sound from those people's mouth is when they are talking. Okay, this one about George Manning, this one, that's the only thing. That's the only time you will hear something good from their mouth, because they will be quoting someone who has worked their whole life to make Liberia stand tall, be on the map. That's the only time you can hear something good from them. But if it's just for themselves, nothing. You will hear a bunch of lies. The president lied to us. The president lied to us and told us that they already created 70,000 jobs. Where we had Water Ninja taking to the radio and saying those who are shining shoes, those keke riders are also part of it, part of the 70,000 jobs. So what do we really expect from these people? What do we expect? What do we expect from these people? *255 *1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255 *1##. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Exactly 8:45. Let me call this person for 5,000 Liberian dollars. 5,000 Liberian dollars. This number start with 0888. Yes, 0888. Let's go. 0888. It ends with 651. 0888 is the starting and it ends with 651. Let's go. Let's call this person for 5,000.
Balance is low.
Oh no. Let us see. Sorry. Let's go. Let's check this phone for the call and see what just happened. If you haven't played, keep playing. If you haven't played, okay, we need to get this phone recharged. Yes, sorry. We need to have it recharged quick. So keep playing. And that person is 0888 and 651. We're going to call you shortly to get your money. If you haven't played, keep playing the *255 *1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255 *1##. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Let's take this break and be right back to call one of our lucky winners.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. I mean you cheche. Do well for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
And yeah, they're stopping crimes for each and every one of us. So let's get this phone top up and call our lucky winner. While we are at it, we want you to keep playing because we still want to give out cash. We still want to give out cash. So keep playing your cash giveaway by dialing *255 *1#. If you're playing with your smartphone, That's if you're playing with your button phone. Sorry, *255 *1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255 *1##. $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. I'm saying start playing now and enjoy yourself for the weekend. So let's go back to our phone lines. Or before we go back, right? Let me just climax everything and take calls and just give you one blow. On Tuesday, the House of Representatives sent for the Minister of Finance to be arrested and held on contempt of them not getting their salaries and benefits. And unfortunately, when the sheriffs went there, the minister was not there. I think he went for a meeting and he was not brought in. And I'm kind of surprised, but not too surprised, because this is Liberia for you and I. We have sat behind these microphones and called upon these same people when others were being laid off from work for no reason. These people didn't see it necessary to call those who were in the art of putting people down from their jobs. We stay here, we call upon these same people on this rape on this side, deaths on this side, the hardship in the country, ocean girls, boys, business people are crying. We call upon these people. But until today's date, we haven't heard a day that the MCC bus was called in to have him caution on talking to his people how to move with the citizens of Liberia. Market women gathering police officers, city police officers, because their tables were burned. We've sat behind these same microphones calling on our lawmakers, people who we elected in our various districts, to go out there and represent us. We sat behind these microphones calling on the bosses for now, because though we are their employers, but they are our bosses for now, to speak for the Liberian people, hold people in contempt. Those people were not able to do so. They were not able to come up for we, the common people. But when it struck them, that they have not taken paid, that's the time these people came up to speak for themselves. Greediness. Liberian man. So what about us? What about your citizens? What about them? Don't we count? Don't the citizens, those same people that were running behind you during campaign time, their life doesn't matter? Their kids too doesn't, let me just say, their kids don't deserve to eat good food. They don't deserve to wear the best of clothes. Amen. Don't they? But then it have reached you because you are not taking pay. Though people cry, people from various ministries are crying that they are not taking paid. Or because you haven't taken paid, you haven't gotten your benefits. benefits and paid for something that you're doing nothing for your residents or your constituents. But you are able to call on the finance minister. You are able to call them. You are able to call them. Call on the minister and make him to be held in contempt because you have not received your benefits or your salaries or whatsoever you are to receive. Isn't that selfishness? Isn't that being selfish to the court? So it's only when it comes to you. Have you held in contempt the Ministry of Justice, the Minister of Justice, the Gender Minister, and all of those necessary authorities that are not saying anything or are not working fast in making sure that these people or those people who were raped get justice? Have you called upon them? Have you held them in contempt? Have you? What kind of selfish country are we in? What kind of selfish country are you guys running? Should life only be better for you people? The common people are nothing? Really? Is this how things gonna be? No, man. You guys cannot keep doing this to us. The only thing you're able to do is go in that house and make a lot of noise. Cause too much noise in our ears. Have representatives fighting. District number 8, our bluff boy, our representative experience. Man whose shoes can run in his coat. He and Luther Collins, they're fighting. Fist fight. People who we thought were responsible people to go and represent us out there. Those people are fighting. They are fighting. They're not just fighting by words, but they are fighting using their fist on each other. Where are we headed? Don't we have any other people with credibility to fight or stand up for us? Are there no responsible people in the country anymore? Or you guys just want the work for just the 6 years or more? Instead of you guys representing us, well, you're there fighting among yourself. You're there fighting among yourself. Was that what you people were elected for? Amen. Liberians, our choices we've made is catching up with us. Our choices that we've made is catching up with us. And we can do nothing about it. We cannot do anything about it. Because 6 years is as long as it is to make me or make anybody in that position rich and live the life they want to live. But you're forgetting to know that after this 6 years, you will want to go back for the next 6 years. But you're there acting like small children in the house. If you're not cursing one another, you're there fighting each other. You're there fighting each other. Who are we going to depend on for governance or to protect our districts, to represent us well? Who? Our parents are not stupid anymore. I continue to say this. We are not stupid anymore. That we would just sit there and allow you people to ride us. Let me check this phone and see. If you haven't played your cash giveaway yet, you can start by playing now. Dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Start playing now so we can call 2 persons together. We already have the first number to call. So play now and be part of our lucky winners so we can be able to call 2 winners together. Yeah, let me see if let's go. Keep playing your cash giveaway. But darling, star 255 star 1 hash if you're playing with your button phone. And if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial star 255 star 1 hash. $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000 on this dial. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Right? Liberians are not fools anymore. People lying to us. People, they're not standing up for us. We have the other people on the other side lying to us. We have the other people not willing to stand up for us. Where are we headed? One man will get up and lie throughout. You can lie your way to power. You make yourself look good to get there. But trust me, you cannot continue to make yourself look good to govern. You cannot. The commissioner at that's NEC has announced that she's going to be resigning this coming 15th of March. So we are there. Plenty of things are happening. Plenty of things are happening. Right? Plenty of things are happening. So it's hard to see Liberian people will just be lied to, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. It is sad. Very shortly, we will get to our phone lines, wherein we will take calls from everyone who's going to call in. That's why we're giving you ample time to talk on your current issues. If LEC is stable in your community, you call your name, tell us your community if LEC is stable, and tell us if you are in support or agree with what the Minister of Information said on yesterday. Although another deputy minister at the Agricultural Ministry said that it wasn't true, and I don't know why I'm facing problem to get it on the computer. That's why we haven't played it yet. That's why we haven't played it yet. But once it is on the computer, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. Liberians are no longer fools, so you cannot come out here and keep lying to us. And keep lying to us. We deserve better. We deserve better. And I know we will get better, because we're not going to sit down and just allow any bunch of crooks just use us, and we get nothing out of it. And it was clear. Someone from Unity Party, the guy said, political reward is not in heaven. You couldn't get political reward in heaven. So the guts that others can use to say, not everybody gonna work in government, not everybody gonna have government jobs. Yeah, not everybody gonna have government job. But political reward is not in heaven. Political reward is on earth. It's only on earth you can get rewarded politically, not in heaven. Because it's not even going to be talking that who you supported in heaven or who you didn't support. So political reward is not in heaven, it is on earth. If you think the only means you get to live is to come out here, lie to the Liberian people make them to look stupid, because you have the opportunity, you have the chance, or you're in the best position right now to live your best life. So you want to come out here and tell us that current is stable, everything's stable. We should just say now. I told you people, this government very noted for lying. They are noted for lying. Let's be real. Every time they'll just decide to lie to us for no reason. Every time they will decide to lie to us for no reason. Let's take this short break and be right back. We need this break. We need this break.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the real authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must take it. I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior.
So I had to take that very short break. We're trying to have this phone running so we can do our course for our winner. Yeah. So keep playing your cash giveaway. We can be able to do more than one draws here. We've already done the first. If possible, we can do 2 more, 5,000 and jump straight to the 10,000. If you want to be part of the draw, all you have to do is dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Let's go to our comment section and read you a few comments from there. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go to our comment section and read you few comments. As we are to our comment section, keep playing your cash giveaway, because right after the comments, we're going back to the dashboard to do the next draw. If possible, 2 more draws, and you can call it a day for us. Yeah, let's go. So we start from, we have Telvin M. Johnson says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from New Matali Estate. Sam N. Brown, good morning, Freedom FM. I'm watching from my Pueblo Supermarket, Community, Pinsville. Jeremy Dwell says, watching live. Abraham and Allison, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm following from GSA Road. Lucy Woods says, good morning. Good morning, Lucy. How you doing? Samuel Light Cooper. So keep hearing from the Chinatowns making a loud noise about stable electricity in the country is arrogance. And they are very arrogant. They are very arrogant. Because they use all of the audacity they has to stand in our faces and lie to us on a daily basis. Like we are no longer in the gutters. Why you will continue lying to us? We have Charles, and Charles a station I admire and can't get tired listening to at day and night. I'm watching from So Clean It Belt. Good morning, Charles. We have that's Leonardo E. Topa, and he says Leonardo E. Topa witnessing, that's watching from Painesville Town Hall Fire Station. We have Saturday. Is this somewhere Wudue, and this person is watching from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Good morning, Saturday. I can say good night to you because you're in your night. Let's go. Keep your comments coming in, and we're going to read them very, very shortly. We're going to be going back to the phone lines to take calls while we look at our dashboard to give out cash. I told you, this weekend is so long. The weekend is so long. We have today, we have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And the reason Monday is included is because the holiday will be on Sunday, and the celebration will be on Monday. So if you don't have money today, like me, with empty pocket, empty handbag, and empty purse, empty everything that I came here with, if you don't have money today, you will not get money. So if I was in a position as you are to play the cash giveaway, I will play the cash giveaway now and be part of the people to form part of the draws, right? And be able to win for ourselves cash. And be able to win for ourselves cash. To our Muslim brothers out there, I want to say thank you for your prayers, your time of fasting, and may Allah continue to answer all of your prayers that you are given to him in this happy and blessed time of Ramadan. Yeah, you guys are going to the end, and we know Allah is going to hear your prayers. We have Austin Silly. He says, good morning. I'm watching you from Sesto City, Riverside County. Wow. Good morning. Good morning, Austin. So we're here. We're still. Let's get to the phone lines. Take few calls, and then we continue with the comment session. So tell us your current situation in your community. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Promise. And good morning to the Freedom Heaven family. You know, I listen to your conversation today. And whatsoever, all the things you are saying, the factor of this government, the government lied to us that ABC is stable. Where ABC is stable? Water and sewer. You don't see water and sewer these days. Why the rescue government always passionate of lying to the Liberian people? Why they came to power on a note of rescuing us? But we are rescuing them. We got our little mother, father, brother and sister who are working, paying tax. And from that tax, they're paying them. So we are rescuing them. But they came with a notion of rescuing the Liberian people.
Okay.
But they are rescuing that stuff.
So where are you calling from? Which community?
I'm calling from Tuzafi Grassy community.
Tell us about your current situation there.
No.
Tell us now. Okay. So 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And if you're watching from the diaspora, numbers to call. That's the number to call. You have to dial +231 86 500 104. So I'll read the numbers over. The numbers to call here are 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And you are calling from out of the country. You want to call from out of the country, you can dial +231 86 104. Let's take this call. Good morning.
Good morning, Promise.
Yes, your life. Tell us about your current situation, your LEC. Tell us. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Good morning. You have to walk away from your monitor, please. Okay, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm the official spokesperson for the Venezuela movement. We have the people who are getting for Carwell.
Oh.
Let me say thank you ever so much for the talking point, main talking point. What I want to say is that our lawmakers are not doing all well, they're not doing all good. People are having jail out there, I was telling them their face. I told you could run your face in the jail, we're having a meeting, and I'm telling you guys, I'm not representing well. Because what is happening here is that we're not in our district and go on and be representing ourselves. No. This is what we said, one person, and the one person will make decisions in the interest of the people. This is not what they are doing. They are only doing it for themselves. And they will run for our country. They are there to make decisions for the fact having no being. And then you just go there for who's the benefit, and then you now when you call the father minister, why you go to our polo, I go tell our land. You not care about it. Things are happening in this country, you not talking about it. See that? And they can put a feet on the ground for the people. You just do things, I will continue there and do the same old thing. It's wrong for our country.
All right.
You know, I will put more Lord that will benefit this country and it's really a large.
Okay. Good morning.
Yes, thank you. Let me say good morning to you.
Yes, your life.
Yes, thank you. My name is Hussein. I'm Hussein Kew. I call from my usual location. So I listen to you and I listen to the different comments. So let me say this. We actually don't.
How's the LEC situation in your community?
Much better.
Please, wait now. So I said you call, you tell us your name and tell us how's the LEC in your community and talk on your representative. So how's the LEC in your community?
Okay, much better. LEC is much better.
What is much better?
Yes, it was not like the way it used to be some 6 years ago. At least few hours, right? Yeah, so few hours ago and it returned the next morning, right?
We'll see.
Please, you don't have to question me.
I'm not questioning you, right? Okay. I'm not questioning you because if you want us to do the quiz, like you're always free to come and have your quiz, but we're not here to question. Okay. You say you are comparing the LEC with the past 6 years and saying this is better, right?
Of course it is. And let me say this to you, my dear friend. When we were here 6 years, when LEC go like 2-3 days when it comes,
we started 6 years. Okay, just give us a year. No, we'll see. No.
Okay.
We'll say you're not going to treat us like we just coming into this country, right? One of the main reasons we give you the time to talk on this radio every time you call is because we want to make it transparent. We fix the scene, current going for hours and coming back after a few hours for the past 6 years. Where are you taking 3 to 4 days from? You don't have to justify what they are paying you every time by lying to us on this radio. We didn't just get up this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You are live.
Those jokers, they call them as ministers, they don't mean well for Liberians. It is not because you get access to free.
Seriously?
Not everybody get access to it. And you just sit down because someone will rest for you, is left there. You not want me food, you eat it. And you just sit down, you talk about it. You just talk things that no logic, no sense that according to the country with a job, they can be on. You don't lie to the Liberians. We get eyes to see. Then you lie to us like this. According to my area, it's a lie. What is a lie? The current is not stable, the water is not stable. They are just on jokers, they call themselves ministers. You just take people, you put them in position that they don't even know what they're doing. They're working just for the head chicken. They don't even know their lesson right. You say you are educated, if your education cannot penetrate, you can't penetrate the masses, you become an educator who that how they are.
Okay. So with a heavy heart, I want to extend my condolences to Mr. Samuel Jackson, for the loss of his wife. Yeah, it's not easy to lose a loved one. Some of us haven't gotten over the loss of our family members. So to have someone losing his lifetime partner is saddening our hearts. Our hearts are out for you, sir. We pray that you find counsel in the Lord and let God console you and your family at this time. At this time, yeah. So let's say sorry to you out there. As when I was starting this show, I said it's not because you can afford, so you think every other person can afford. People out there are making fat salaries that enable them to get alternative apart from LEC. So because, my dear brother, you have your generator or what, you cannot even compare. The past regime failed the Liberian people. Maybe that part having sunk into the heads of this so-called rescue mission worshippers. Maybe that part that I've always said since day one, I continue to say this. Maybe it haven't sunk into your head. I will continue to say that the past regime failed the Liberian people. That's the reason the Liberian people voted you, the rescue mission, to rescue them. This 42 years plus mature experienced government was voted to rescue the Liberian people, not to compare yourself with the past regime. If it was just comparison, we were going to stand in the sun and say, okay, this person is better, that person is better. The president that is heading Liberia today have never, ever worked out of government job. Right? The president that is heading Liberia today have always been on government payroll from his young boy days until his retirement job as president. Right? So we know this man have worked in so many sectors of this country. We don't expect this country to go through hardship or even lack anything, because this man came under the umbrellas of being responsible, experienced, and can change all of those things that were done wrong during the past regime. So if you come out here and just tell us that you walk under the rain, the sun, in that poo-poo water, only because you want to compare the two political parties, then I'm saying, Hussein, I'm highly disappointed in you. You have failed this land as a son of this sword. And for people who think that we're just going to take your cause and allow you to continue to want to mislead or continue to lie to the Liberian people, though they are seeing it themselves, we are not going to do that. We're going to put the phones down and we're going to address you one at a time. Without fear or favor, we're going to say what's on our mind, and we don't care how you feel. We don't care. We are not here to preach your good or your bad. Once it is good, we will. I'm saying this. I'm saying it. We will continue to heal the good. Once this government does good, we will heal it. And there are people, there are ministers, there are workers in this government who are doing great, who are doing a great work in this government. And we'll continue to give them their flowers. Right? Minister of Information, not come sit down and lie to us, to our faces, and then you people, because you guys are being paid or being fed by the same people, or because of your hate or hatred that you have for the past government officials, you want to come here and lie to the Liberian people. We're not going to take that. We are not going to do that with you. We ourselves are living in this country. We don't even have passport to leave and go anywhere else. We are in this country. We are seeing the hardships in this country. We're not going to sit there and allow anybody to think for a moment that you could just walk or take up to your phone, take up to your Facebook page and lie to us. We will not take that. We are not accepting that. Good morning, you are live.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
I'm a ma'am.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is Jimen Kumar.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from the Jamaica Freeway.
Tell us about your LEC situation in your community.
It's very bad. It's very bad. Hussein is just a diabolical liar. That boy is a liar. But he's doing it to himself and his future generation for lying to the Liberian people. That Hussein Paul, calling himself a Muslim man, praying every day. Hussein is a big liar. In fact, that boy is a criminal. But God will be him and his generation for lying to the Liberian people. Sometimes when I hear Hussein talking, I can say, why these people can answer lie, then I go in the video call. They pay to lie for this government. That boy is a great liar.
Okay.
Thank you, Mama.
Good morning, you are live.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, Promise. This is the common board chairman. I'm TOP Willie. I'm talking to support.
Okay.
Promise, you were asking about the policy situation in our black community, right?
Yeah.
No, Promise, it is messy.
Why is it messy when the Minister of Information has told us that LEC is stable these days? So the Minister of Information stated that LEC is stable these days.
Okay, so that, you know, I can tell that.
Tell us.
You know, these are people who suffer from Tourette syndrome. When you suffer from Tourette syndrome, is a kind of mental dysfunction. That when you suffer from, you can't control your voice. One thing that comes out of your mouth, the how they call it Tourette syndrome. Now, what a minister, you can see the mayor every time you go to a press briefing, you'll be insulting. The mayor suffer from Tourette syndrome.
Okay.
You got Tourette, yeah.
All right.
Let me say this. Let me say that as a conclusion.
Okay.
Promise, don't let Hussein go. I want you to do one good thing for us. Just call Hussein studio.
Hussein cannot do that. Hussein have never agreed to come in studio.
Hussein will never defend anybody even me. I will beat him face down. They not records. The only record is lies.
So we have too many records. We have too many records where Hussein have been called. We have too many records where Hussein have been called to come to the station and defend what he stands for, but he's not agreeing to do that. Good morning.
Good morning, Mandela. How you doing?
Good morning, Ma Sisi.
This is Ma Sisi on the line with you this morning. This for the show this morning. Let God lead us to 2029. And let God bless us soon. Also, let God carry all of us to 2029. So I want to ask you, say, what are we about? We said here, we got not better. But all his water administration cover is better. That will ask how many days coming now meeting your community.
Oh, since
and all the corner why it's about today, we were here. We anytime say small let tomorrow. Today, we are want to ask report. All the lazy today coming today, all the white coming today that we have been all the stations and for them to ask report. And they will pay that money to get coming, to get about going when I'm going, doing the matter, but we are not coming with back. So I was asking what they did when they were there before, what they did for the situation of foreign. No, we say, I was doing anywhere you go, I will go after him because he laughed, but you put a video on freedom to go there in my face. 4 different times, he refused and went there, whatever you finish your face. He told me about break time and pouring inside the chain to freedom, when you can't put your hair on the still. Can you imagine that? So then, man, that's why the listen to get to go him on. But what he's doing to himself, he's saying, young man, pressure. That man stay young. I mean, promise. I mean, Lucy can say young. my son. Although I'm not saying before, but he's my son. The way you get talk at that, you need to limit way of talking. Because land to the people, they will not have any right to do so. Because you doing that, you serving worker right. People say worker say everything is okay up and there. They tell me worker, hey, you know what I mean up here? You know what I mean up here? Talking about everything is okay, everything is okay there. But I'm telling you, you may listen to noise on the market. Talking about worker itself. That will cause noise to market. Man, listen to what noise. When they want beat or they want kill, he get time for it.
Okay. All right.
Don't listen to who say who get time for him. Then you go ahead. But
All
why
right.
you find a judgment tomorrow? But
Okay.
worker be dragging to the great side.
All right. All right. You can dial star 255 star 1 hash. If you play with your button phone and if you play with your smartphone, you can dial star 255 star 1 hash. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000 right here on Freedom 87.9 FM. So let's go. Okay. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, you are live.
Yeah, my name is Azma. I'm calling from Silent Valley Community Teaching Technique.
Tell us about your current.
The current, if you go on the club, everybody see the current, they're going, they're going in there, they come out in the morning around food. Yeah, but going up and still with my area a whole lot.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. You are live on Freedom FM.
This is Justin. We're calling you from Congo community.
Yes,
And
tell
then,
us.
yeah, do we be asking them in the comment today? The comment section, that's nothing.
Yeah, current
So
very
that's
good.
where after that's nothing, I'm in the comment, that's the comment good. I get somebody say, pa. We're going to pass with the Bible, so they will see me. What are we in? I didn't want to laugh to the cabin in London. I didn't laugh, catch up with them. Step back here already now. What are we? I know it good. I know we say too good. You have to lie to the point. The conversation was very bad. Never before. Too bad. So the same first time the power regime, they were qualified the same first time. But the accord never did that. Now they catch up with them.
All right. Okay.
They didn't want to say the truth. Thank you, man.
All right. That's star 255 star 1 hash. If you're playing with your button phone and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial star 255 star 1 hash for 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000 with us here. So let's call this person for 5,000 Liberian dollars. Let's call this person. Let's call this person. And if you haven't played yet, you can start playing now, because in the next 10 minutes, we will get back to the dashboard to do our next draw. We have 15 more minutes to be on the show, and we want to give our cash to few people before we leave from here.
Yellow valued subscriber, please be informed that the number you're calling has not answered. Please call again.
So this number has 5,000 on the phone already. And please, if you play the cash giveaway, stay beside your phone. We don't want to call and you don't answer. Your answers boosts other people faith to play, right? So if you answer us, encourage other people to play. And today is the weekend. Friday is for everybody. Let's say good morning from the live. Mandela, that's Mandela S. Kumen. Mr. Kumen, good morning. He's watching the live right now. And we have Rufus Coco. That's Nevin says, good morning, following from Broadville City, Bible College Community District number 17. So call us on 0776 104 104 086 500 104. That's 500 104 and plus 231 86 500 104. Please call us and make your point. Tell us how's the current in your community and how's your representative representing you, apart from them cussing each other in the chambers. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, ma.
Yes, you are live.
Yeah, okay, I'm automatic as a wobo who are putting the Mbuni, Burim, my Apua, one, I call on 6 street single, around the Pongo bunch.
All right.
No, what we're speaking of here, but like even now, I don't know. But I would say we just have to be praying that will be correct. But nothing now, nothing is stable right now. They say current water, the other thing that we get human beings say, now sit now, man. No, no, I remember something I asked you in Ireland. I used to work for you, I'm a plumber. I was in your car, we were talking about like the road problem, you know. I said, but you know, why you can't be go to become a president for the country too? Remember, said to me, you want to put me down, sir? I said, like, road problem now, not easy. What is to become a president, to put the country back on your head to say, things now is not easy. So we just have to be praying and then we work along with our people.
Okay.
So how to be it's not easy, man. So
all right.
I'm backing us in Liberia. Let us bear it. How it looking, how it comes. Let us be bearing it, things will be better.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we didn't cut you off. You, I think, ended the call. But keep your calls coming in 0776 104 104. Good morning.
Yeah, coming on the morning.
I'm okay. You are live.
My name was Aqua from World. I live looking at this street.
Okay.
As I understand about not get foreign.
Which part of Looking Town?
Looking at brush, you have me right near Abu Hut. And Abu Man said, I want to be there when kind of love making.
Okay.
Nothing. Yeah, up capital building when the friend say that go when you go. Then I may be going to love because I see on newspaper yet, or even to see on radio. You get radio station to a bill, or even be on a radio station, I want to laugh. But to even see on newspaper, I promise you today, if you can just bring me any people to Banana Camera at this, yeah, I'll be too grateful. Any newspaper.
I thought they promised you are promising me that if I go look for a newspaper, you are coming to give me money. I will come and call for newspaper for you. I thought you are promising me when I carry newspaper, you will give me money. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing. We didn't. You were not elected to just sit down. The community, the district trusted you.
We voted that man has never appeared newspaper before.
Wow.
Never. If you see a newspaper, that man appear, call me, I will leave my number here. I'm going to go.
All right.
Anytime you see it, just a Moses come. I will come and see it. What do you see on it?
Okay.
Trust me, I swear. Trust me.
All right.
Yeah, never.
So let's go. Your representative, your owner appear on newspaper, my own on the war stage into a fist fight with another representative. That's Honorable Prince Stowe. Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Juani again. I'm sorry for representative. For Prince Stowe, we got this district 8. I know, I think the district 8. But for this particular member, I don't know. We just put that for him for fun.
Yeah, the man.
Everybody is a Prince fan. About height for Prince Bini on the CDC time or 18 years, something. The only guy having in Plonko yet, the party for yet. I was the one that got her. You see my shirt, I said, oh God, I don't think shirt. I came up morning, I walk a motor guy, somebody jacked my earpiece on my ear. I don't know who did it, no group to pass the money to go. I know. Those cities, I'm a citizen, I know, but they know those guys that all downtown we have. I'm missing, I can't agree, he said. I don't lie to you. We started missing the man again.
Okay. All right.
I know you get it. So that's it.
All right. That that all we can live in the past. We will feel the person there not doing nothing, and we trust the other one when it can. Nothing they can give. Yesterday, the same government who promised us all of the rescue and better living in this country are now telling us that we don't expect everything to be better. So where are we? +2. That's sorry, you can dial *255*1# if you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1##. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. You're live on Freedom.
Yeah, I'm calling for District 17.
What?
Yeah. District 17. They're calling for District 17.
Tell us about the current situation and your lawmaker.
They're doing well.
Okay.
Mr. Okorin, get there, going to do well. He just said, now we are talking about money, and then all that while full water is going on. I'll just say, this is okay.
Okay.
You have a good news there.
Yeah, that's the representative. Is the current stable in District 17? Okay.
Exactly, so it's stable. Yeah.
The current is stable. So someone from District 17. All right. District 17 says current is stable. I envy you. Just please look for one apartment for me there. In fact, I mean one room, so I can move there. We're looking for stable current. I hope Information Minister is not leaving District 17 because residents are saying it's stable there. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're live.
Thank you so much. This is Yimboba Sakama. I'm calling for Cinco this morning.
Which part of Cinco?
6th Street. In the month, yes, sometimes I really feel hurt because sometimes I expected these things to happen, especially where we have a government that people coming to power, we knew who they are. These guys are individuals that are never truthful. As we speak, there is no electricity current in the community here.
And why?
Go off.
Is your current stable in the community?
How we can't be stable, especially we are in the heart of the dry season. What is the issue of Liberia as current ever been stable at this time of the dry season? And you ask the guy that's current stable, what has been this government intervention in the hydro electricity? At the mark of the hydro, what has the government done to improve the electricity there? So I don't know why people are praised enough. That's the reason why Liberians will vote against this government, because it's an insult in the faces of Liberians.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, you're live on Freedom 87.9.
My name is Soti Taylor and I call you from Ghana.
Okay.
Yes. You know, the COVID is, we don't understand yet. Because even during the past administration, that broadway age we see, it is a West African powerful curry that comes from all the way Africa that pass and go straight on us. So sometimes you experience that the curry is more stable on us than coming to Ghana's Bay, going to Kingsville, their curry come from straight Africa. They transfer to Banjo to the substation there before they spread it all around. So sometimes the curry can be stable down there because that curry has to go. We know that happened in past administration. The past administration, being drug water, but we now we need to go in profit like that. So we know that Jerry may be a living profit. So this is why he went to Mika and said that the curry energy is doing well, the curry is stable. But I can tell you, my sister, the curry not stable. The same way we don't receive the curry that I will receiving it. So then when it comes out, when it comes out, I come in 1 minute, please. So then when it comes out,
you have a few more seconds because others need to talk.
Yeah. So then when it comes out, it will go. So then 2 o'clock in the morning, it will not see it until 5 o'clock in the evening. Now how you looking?
All right.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. You are live.
My name is Johnny Hackman. I call you from Brazil.
Make your point.
The part of the matter, this is 17. Brother, you think this is 17?
Yeah.
That man, we even called today that current people this morning. I think current government even in hot. So I don't know whether this is 17 is not part of Liberia that the water can go low to the hard road during the dry season time. Whether this is 17 will not be affected.
Okay.
But indeed, I mean, it's all the wrong. I mean, current can go here. I mean, current can. So which one of the stability that the individual that said this is the only currency? I'm calling from Chris Apolli.
All right.
Yeah. So I remember live like this.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live.
Yeah, my name is Momono Katama. I join you from District 2, Johnson Peloton.
All right.
Yeah,
tell us about your current situation in Johnsonville.
Yeah, the current is more current. As for me, I can receive current here. It's after the current level. Just went this morning, but I can't tell you much about the district because I don't live all over.
So we're only asking for where you reside. Automatically, we don't expect you to start working in a community for current business.
Yeah, but for my end, when I receive a current, I spend the day here, and then when we only change power and current, I receive current by the last night. The current level up to 9 o'clock this morning. Current left not too long. But before the day goes to an end, I will receive. But for my lawmaker, says he was elected on a stable county. I don't know. Johnsonville is not part of District 2 or a different district. We are not seeing this district. We're hearing discussing this District 2 bill. So we think we got to share this district.
But other residents of your district are saying that the representative is doing better.
I said this Johnsonville bill, Stable County was elected.
But Johnsonville is district number 2, right?
District 2.
Yeah, but then a resident of the district 2 called not too long and said that the representative is doing much better in the district.
If Jason Stable County do anything for a Muslim mosque around the turning point here, I tell you that District 2, Johnsonville Peloton, saying when you let them, we didn't say in the district.
Okay.
Any donation you make, they're going to the Muslim mosque right behind the police station there.
All right. Okay. So that's it. We're running out of time and we need to leave. Yes, we need to leave. Let me look at the dashboard and see if you haven't started playing. You can start right now. Start right now and start playing by dialing star 255 star 1 hash. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with smartphone, you can dial star 255 star 1 hash. For 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. So keep it coming in. Keep it coming in. You can make it, and we can do draw before we leave this place. We can do draws before we leave this place. So it's hard at our age, for which we all understand once we enter dry season, our current is not stable. And the only reason that people are making it all the issue or doing comparison is because they bad mouth others to get here, because they said that others were not trying their best and they could have done much better. But to everybody knowledge right now, things are not good. LEC is bad. We are all facing some kind of issues. Our lawmakers are not working in the interest of their citizens. So you can't come here and be making all those stupid because you supported this government. So you want to continue supporting it with your lies. No. So Joseph Howie says, watching from Ghana, Accra. Good morning. And we have Brevina Davis. She says, great. Folks, that's all of the time we have to be here. That's all of the time we have to be here.
When they welcome me, they say they will live.
And we're sorry we have to go right now. It have always been a great time with me being here with you people. My name is Promise Molly Babu, and I'm here until others. The show is over. We're still giving out cash. Stay with us next Friday as you're going to see me again behind these microphones addressing the issues affecting the Liberian people. Monday up to Thursday, you're going to see Abu here. And on Friday, I'm going to be here with you people. I see you when I see you again. Bye-bye. It was nice being here with you.
Ayo, 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 ayo.